Your Excellency, Honourable Chief Minister, Honourable Ministers, Your Lordship, Your Worship Mayoress, and distinguished guests, on behalf of Mr. Kishin Alwani, the trustees, and the wider Kishin Alwani Foundation, welcome and thank you for being with us here tonight. On Friday, it'll actually be 19 years since Mr. Alwani first set up the Alwani Trust. He did so because he wanted to contribute and give something back to the community. And over the past near 2 decades, the Alwani Trust has made numerous donations that have gone to contribute towards helping others, building community, and promoting our identity and culture. Tonight is a very special night, and 2017 a very special year. This year, Mr. Kishin Alwani has celebrated his 80th birthday. And to mark such a grand occasion, he's wanted to up the ante that bit more. And the Alwani Trust now becomes the Kishin Alwani Foundation. The change allows for the setting up of an advisory group, and His Excellency the Governor, the Honourable Chief Minister, and His Lordship the Bishop have come on board to help the Foundation meet its new objectives. And, well, just bear with. Furthermore, to help the Foundation further propel itself and continue with the good work they've been carrying out over the past 2 decades, Mr. Kishin Alwani is also making a donation of £1 million.
Your Excellency, Chief Minister, Worship the Bishop, Ministers, Your Worship the Mayor, and honourable guests. Thank you all for being with us tonight. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the charitable organizations who are doing excellent service in Gibraltar. Much of this work goes on silently. It is right on this occasion, an occasion like this, to applaud and celebrate their work. On our part this year brings important developments to our work, including relaunching the Foundation. Our intention is to establish a lasting and permanent legacy for the benefit of future generations of our community. There are always many good causes, and we want to understand how we can best contribute. I am very grateful to His Excellency, the Chief Minister and the Bishop for agreeing to form an advisory board to assist the trustees. They will help us to identify our priorities for the future. Our sincere thanks to Peter Montegrifo, who has tirelessly given his time and effort as a trustee of the Foundation to carry us forward on this journey to serve the community with great love. Please enjoy the evening. And again, thank you for being with us tonight.
Donation to the Kelpe House Trust, and this will be collected by the Honourable Minister, Mr. Joe Wasan.
Fantastic. That is incredible.
Secondly, if I could call upon the stage the Honourable Chief Minister, Mr. Fabian Picardo. Will be making a donation on behalf, will be presenting rather, to Clubhouse Gibraltar. I think we have Kevin. Oh, there it is, familiar face. Caring collecting on behalf of Clubhouse Gibraltar. If I could now call upon his Lordship, the Bishop, please. Mr. Gammelson. And the Bishop will be presenting to a new entity which has become very, very relevant and much needed in our society today, Gypsams, and collecting for Gypsams, Marilu Guerrero. If I could next call upon Your Worship Mayoress Kayan Lopez. The Mayoress will be presenting to Childline Gibraltar and connecting for Childline Joe Abidjel, right? Helping with the ceremony. Call back up on the stage, Mr. alwani, founder of the foundation. Mr. Alwani will be presenting to the Bermondsey Art, who've actually projected Gibraltarian culture outside of our borders, and that's £5,000 towards them as well. Collecting, Mr. Paul Skin.
Good evening, everyone. Your Excellency, Chief Minister, Ministers, everyone. I quickly want to make an announcement, and on behalf of the Fine Arts Association, I'd like to invite Mr. Ambrose Avellano, who's kindly painted, and the association is donating a painting to Mr. Alwani and the Alwani Foundation. So Ambrose, please come on stage. Thank you.
Paul Ambrosio and all the members of Fine Arts Association, thank you for this pleasant surprise, which is very much appreciated.
And I'd like to invite the Chief Minister next. I know he wants to have a few words. Mr. Picado.
I haven't seen the... Ladies and gentlemen, Kishan Alwani is a benefactor of the arts. He is a benefactor to charities. He is now more of a philanthropist than he might be the businessman and investor that we remember from the times when he was in his business and growing his family interests in Gibraltar. And that growth, I think, is part of the growth of the whole community alongside him. Joe Bosano often reminds me that 75 is the new 35, so 80 must be the new 40. And at 40, Kishan is demonstrating to us what he believes is going to add great value to the community, and I think tonight he has demonstrated that his foundation's instincts of the charities that make up this community that deserve benefaction are exactly the right ones, exactly the ones we would all agree with. And the donation of £1 million to the foundation, I think, is something that must be recognised as probably the largest philanthropic donation in the history of Gibraltar to a Gibraltar foundation by a local benefactor. So I congratulate you, Kishan, on behalf of all of you. There are a number of foundations established now in Gibraltar, many of them very well endowed also, but none has the local pedigree that this foundation has. So it is very moving to see a Gibraltarian businessman move into philanthropy in the way that he has, and using the mechanism of the foundations in particular, which is a new mechanism which I hope will bring the flexibility necessary for the philanthropic work that Kishan wants to do now. His Excellency the Governor and the Bishop and I have agreed to be members of the Board of Trustees of the Foundation. As you can imagine, I've got a little bit on my plate these days, and if I agree to do something which is going to take of my time, it has to be something which is worth doing and something which is important to the community. So I think you'll see my agreeing to form part of the board, that I genuinely believe that what you are doing in this foundation is for the good of Gibraltar, and that it will endure for many generations for the good of Gibraltar, and therefore it is my pleasure to join His Excellency the Bishop and you on the board of the foundation, and I sincerely hope that the foundation will have longevity, and I wish you all success in the future. Thank you for what you do.